Before we jump to our material, so I will introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Jifranshan. I'm a Flutter mobile developer at Supernova Platform Nusantara, in Indonesia. And then I'm a founder of Ikifran Dev at TikTok. So if you see some video of coding in TikTok, it was me, I think. And then you can search the TikTok. It's Ikifran Dev, so you can follow and yeah, you can see motivation or anything about coding there. Okay, let's jump to our material. Okay, so into the Flutter. What is Flutter? Maybe in here everyone knows what is Flutter. Flutter is a framework for Dart programming language. So Dart programming language is have a framework. It is a Flutter. Flutter is framework for multi-platform device. Like you can make everything just one source code. So you can make Android, iOS, and you can make a desktop or website just one source code. So it's so powerful than other. And then I think for like React Native uh, for the competitor, so everyone just ask me which better Flutter or React Native. So I think Flutter right now is so powerful, so I will choose Flutter. I think Flutter is so best lah right now. Okay, for the architecture in Flutter, you can see here Flutter, of course, for the programming language is Dart. So if you want to compare to browser like JavaScript or C++, the architecture is so very different. We have in Dart is Material, Cupertino, and then we have widgets, rendering, animation, and gesture and foundation. So in browser, you can see at like vertical like HTML, CSS, Canvas, WebGL, and WebAssembly. So it's very different architecture if you know. And then yeah, very powerful lah, I think. And then what is Firebase? It is Firebase is original is envelop.com and founded in 2011 ya.
Rajin belajar bahasa Inggris. Ya, biar kayak ini anak Malaysia. Oh, nggak suka. Nggak suka tampil di depan. Pakai bahasa Inggris.
And Firebase the original being used for online chat services, okay. And it was being used to store app or games that cross device. And then after Firebase it expand the front to real-time database like backend hosting and authentication. Like now, if you search what is Firebase now, you can see the product of real-time data backend hosting, authentication. And then Google in 2014 and combined with other services such as Google Messaging, if you know, Catalytics, Fabric, and other. Okay, so Firebase powerful, Flutter is powerful. So if you wanna make something app with Firebase and Flutter, so it's very powerful, I think. And then if Firebase, like local storage, you need to hosting, but in Firebase you don't need to hosting again. So you just need to provide your data in there in Firebase, so it will be online. So you can't be hosting anymore, and it's free. So it's free. So but if you have a huge database, I don't recommend it to use Firebase. But if your app is simple or just use notification, Go Cloud Messaging, I would recommend Firebase to use on your app. Okay, okay, let's practice now. So we will make some basic app with Flutter and Firebase for login. Okay, login and register, I think, yeah, authentication. So what we'll do first, I think we'll make some uh, Flutter app first lah ya. Okay, you can use this command after you install the Flutter, of course, yeah. Flutter create your name of your project, like I will be like subsites. Okay, it will creating. We'll wait until now. Okay, it's done, and then we will open the Visual Studio Code and open the Flutter project here. Okay, we'll open the folder here and select the folder here. Okay, wait. Hmm, Flutter, mobile Flutter, no, exercise. Okay, yeah. Okay, after we load the project we created before, you can see here the structure of folder in the Flutter. So it's more complex than anything I think. But you can see we'll wait until this Flutter project is recognized with a Visual Studio Code. Yes, I press down there. Okay, we will jump to Firebase here. You can search a Firebase at google.com, and then you can just through to the console here. Just open the console and then wait. Okay, here the console of the Firebase. Like see here, it is my okay my project before. So I will jump to another account. Okay, and in Firebase it can be also a project. I think yes 10 or 15. I think I don't know, but it will be limited of the project you can store to Firebase. So just use properly, I think, for the beta project. Okay, and project here, enter your project name. I think ya tadi exercise ya, exercise. Okay, maybe here. For the Google Analytics, I think it's optional, but I will off this Google Analytics. Okay, okay. We'll wait until the project is done, but we'll jump to here. Okay. Yes, in this folder of Flutter, it will be Dart, IDE, Android, iOS, and library. And for library is this folder of your project here. I will make some folder to use. It's better for you if you choose a super folder like MPC or MVVM. I think, but is for this project is simple. So I will just a simple sort of folder like pages, and then in library we will add again controller here. Okay, controller. This controller for okay until I itu. Okay, pages will make some page like home, I think, and then authentication, of course, authentication. Okay, here, right, it is the main dart. Main dart, what is main dart? Main dart is main for your project. So your project will cut here, will run here, of course, in this main. So if you can see the syntax line, like run app in the Python like this, okay, sama lah, it's the same too, but we'll okay, we'll delete this. This the default from Flutter app, of course. It's a will be error. I think once here, material app, and then okay, just this. Okay, before we jump to uh, okay the advance, we'll need to store some package of a Firebase. You need to store the package here. If you have a PubSpec Assist in extension in VS Code, I will recommend it to you to have this package because it's very powerful if you want to coding with Flutter here. You can see the package. The name is PubSpec Assist. Wait, here. Here the PubSpec Assist is will store your package more efficient lah. You can see the control sheet here, PubSpec Assist, and then we'll need to store some package to connecting Firebase to our project. Okay. Here, the first thing is called Firestore here, Firestore, and then Firebase authentication here, Firebase out. and then Firebase core. Okay, Firebase core. Okay, if done, I think just enter it. Okay, we'll see if the package is already stored. You can see Oyat PubSpec YAML here. This PubSpec YAML is for your dependencies, developer dependencies. You can store the image here, the fonts here. So everything for developer here, you can control here. Okay, in Flutter. Okay, until with this, we'll run some emulator. So in the Flutter, you can run in Mac OS, of course, in desktop. You can run on iOS. You can run on Android. And then if you have a Google Chrome, but I don't have Google Chrome here. So if you have a Google Chrome, you can run the website for Flutter. But I will recommend it Flutter website. So because Flutter website is so I don't know lah. Like you better for website use HTML CSS lah. Don't use Flutter. I will start for Pixel 7 aja di sini. Well, here we can see the emulator okay loading. But the project of Flutter is so huge, so I think you need a proper laptop or PC for some project in Flutter because I don't know in Flutter one project is will take you to 1 gigabyte or 4 gigabyte size of project, so it's so huge and because it's multi-platform I think. Okay, we'll wait the emulator is shown up and then we'll continue. Okay, here and we'll see the Firebase of course is done. We can jump to here, continue. Okay, nah, okay. Firebase have a more service, not like just authentication. Firebase more service is so very powerful. I think like Google Cloud messaging, notification, real-time database, and yeah, but Firebase is no SQL. It's different for MySQL. So for the query, it's so very different. Here, okay, the project of Firebase is already done. You can see the control package here, like build here. You can see the authentication, app check, store database, real-time database, extension, storage, hosting, function, machine learning. So so many service Firebase. So it's very helpful in here. Okay, authentication here. We can activate the authentication service for our project. Okay, get started here. Loading now. In this authentication, Firebase our creating your version method is provide some uh, choices for you to authentication like email password, phone, anonymous, Google, Game Center, Microsoft, and other. So it's provided by Firebase and it's totally free. Okay, I will just email and password lah for now. Okay, save. Okay, it's already done, but we need to here user. Okay, sorry then. Okay, but in Firebase we need to setting up to connecting Firebase to our project. Here we go. Here. Okay. Nah, okay. It will add app to get started. So you can choose like iOS or Android. I will take the Android first here, and then add Firebase to your Android app. So where we can find the package name, app nickname, or anything here to connect the Firebase to your Android app here. Okay, I will show you here. You can see that in here, Android app, and you can see the build Gradle here, and you can find the package name of your application here. Okay, here, com example exercise. Just copy this and pass to here. Okay, I think it's I think it's done. Okay, we register the app. Register the app. Hmm, wait. Okay, I think the okay. So, wait. Okay, we'll download this file for configuration. Google Service JSON. Okay, we'll download and we'll place to our app. Okay, here. I think coding. I think download aja deh. Disimpan aja. Save. Okay, sorry then here we can copy this file to our project here in app. Ah, okay, not in source code but in app. Okay, wait. Nah, and we'll rename the Google service to okay, wait. Google service JSON will rename. So it's very simple, I think. Yeah. Okay, the Google service JSON we already start to our project, but wait, the emulator is so I think because Flutter is so huge, and we need a proper PC, I think, or laptop. So it's totally normal if the emulator like this. If the emulator like this, you can use your actual phone real time with USB debugging. It's a solution if your emulator like this, okay. But it will work, but we need time. Okay, we are done for start the Google Service JSON to our app. Okay, and then we jump to another configuration here. Okay, here in we need the Groovy. Okay, we need add some code to our project object. Okay, here the ID Google. Okay, and then we copy to our project in here. So the build Gradle of our project is to in here in app and in Android. So uh, you can see properly here Android and app. So it's totally different. So you can put it to correct place. I think yeah. Project Google Gradle also project here. Okay, Google Gradle ID. Wait. In Google Gradle. Okay. Google Channel Service for Plugin. Okay. I think here. Mm-mm. But I think wait. The repository is so very different like before. Wait, if you want to see root level plugin, I think we need to add plugin here. Okay. And then in the build Gradle here, we can add some code here, like ID, update application. Okay, it's already there. So we need to just add the ID from Google maybe service, Google services here to your apps here. Okay, and then we can add the implementation platform here to our dependencies in okay, sorry. Okay, if the other package is already stored to your app, it's already done, I think. Okay, Control S. Okay, the connection of your app and your Firebase is already done, and then you can continue to console. Then your app is stored to your Firebase account. Okay, Firebase is already done, and then we'll see oh the, the emulator is still lagging. Wait, we'll wait until it's done. Okay, before that, we'll get to here. Okay, the home. We can make some page here. In the Flutter, we can make some page like this. Make a new file, home page, home dot, and just STL. What the STL is? Status widget. Okay, this STL. Okay, status widget here. Just rename it to homepage. Okay. Okay, we need jump to our authentication here. Authentication, you need to make some uh like login dot there here, and then uh register dot there. For login, you can just STL for Flutter status widget. So the Flutter can make with widget, okay? So just like this. Login page here. Login page. Okay, save. And then for register, just do the same too. Okay. Register package. Okay. Register page. Okay. It's already done for the page here. And then we need some controller. Okay, we need to make some file here. Out controller. Like this. Controller dot the class out controller. We need make some class here. Okay, okay, it's already done. Okay, for widget test, I think it's not. Okay, just refresh my app to login page is just for the testing package. Okay, yeah. Well, we need to import login page first. Okay. So I think it's already done for the main page. Here, for the material app, we need like home, and then we'll start to uh, direct to login page app for the simple. Okay, go login page. We need to import login page here, but wait. Login page. Okay, we need to import it. Okay, import. Okay, it's already done. And then we will to see the result just real time here on our emulator. Just start debugging, and then we will wait the emulator and the project is completely done. Okay. And before that, we need we need to add some search of code here, like widget flutter binding. So to recognize the Firebase to our package or okay, here widget flutter binding, and then dot answer initials. Okay, here. And then we need to add a wait. So we need to asynchronous here. So we will wait the app when the first cut or the first run. We will wait Firebase is initialized their app. Okay. So the package name we will store before to Firebase. It will recognize for the first when the app is open. Okay. Now, just add the Firebase here. Firebase. Wait. Firebase. Okay. Import. And then you can initialize the app. Okay. Okay. Initial the app. Nah. Okay. It's already done. But we will Just wait, the Flutter launching is already done. Wait, and then I think for several time the launching's a bit lame or so long. Okay, I will. Mm, okay, wait. I'll make a dummy data first there in authentication. You can see, you can use the feature here for add user. Okay, we'll like test at email.com and the password like 1234567 Okay, add user. Okay, it's the dummy data. You can add just manually or you can just add in. Okay, nanti in the future. Okay. Wait, it's error. Okay. Wait. Startup build. Okay. Plugin build. Okay. Oh, this is the plugin. This the plugin is error. I think I don't know if the ID the plugin here. I think it's error because here. Okay. Okay, we'll try that. Start debugging in home here. Okay, just start. We'll wait until the data is properly work. Okay, just wait. I just want to. Okay, wait. Yeah. And it's still live. Okay. So, jump to here before. Okay, Minder login page. So we need to false this debug subject mode banner. Yes, false. And then in the Flutter you can see you can set up the theme of your app here too. But wait, was not found in the following search plugin ID. Okay, wait. I think it's error again. Okay, I think I know this. What wrong plugin from the was not found in the following search. 25. Okay, here. Okay, here I think the plugin. Ah, yeah, I forget here. Okay, it's already done. I think. Ah, okay. Sip. Okay, it will be error again. Just run. Okay. Okay. And then you can see the project question. Okay. Before that, I will make some. I think the function of login and register until the emulator is done. Okay. So we can wait and we can work. Okay. Here we go. Register and login. Here. What the hell? Kenapa ya? Sorry. I think. Wait. Corruption or project our data project or record. Wait, I think the Flutter is upgrading. I will see our wait. I'll fix the error. Hmm, problem is here in Android enable Gradle. The so we can try to fix the problem here. It's very common for Firebase and Visual Studio Code when connecting. Yes, so many error active. Okay, I will look for another project before, so we need to fix the error. Okay, I think Flutter is upgrading their version, so it will be different for the. Okay, here. Mm. I think it is here. Okay, our project. Oh, okay, okay. That's not plugin. It's dependencies here. Ah, that's the problem, I think. Oh, sorry. Okay, flag. Need to check here. Okay, and the wheel rattle here. So we need to fix this problem. Okay, okay, I think it's done. I think it will help. Okay, I hope ya. Wait, lagi. Wait, start debug. Okay. Authentication control bar here. We can add just login and register function lah ya. We need to like feature for it. A function of login, so you can see here, and the feature and the login for the name and the login, and then we need to stop the asynchronous here, and then we also okay here. We'll some parameter I think of the string, email, and password. String password. Okay, here. And then we need some condition to check the field is empty or not. I think it's I will choose a simple way to check the field is empty or not. You can use a form field, but I will. Wow. Oh, the Kotlin version. So the Kotlin version is different right now. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, here. Mm. It's not like before, I think. Okay, we will fix this problem. Okay. Wait. Of project here. Project no. Okay. Will grader. See. I think it's will be here. Okay, we will add this okay, to our wait. Okay, the build script here. Mm. We'll just this there. Okay, this is very different. Like you can see it. The Flutter update. Okay, I have to recognize it. I think it will be no. Yeah, register. Okay, just run, start debugging again. Yeah. Okay, we'll continue our controller here. Okay, this asynchronous, we need to add some condition like if the email. Okay, is empty, and then password or the password is empty too, is empty. We need add to Pluttertos. Okay, but we don't have Pluttertos here, so Spec assist just add a Plutter. Okay, and we wait the Pluttertos is okay. Okay, just wait. Okay, so for example, let's open this analysis. Okay, wait. Here,
Nyimpen ke database. Nyimpen ke database.
Sok coba lagi beres. Gimana? Asal. Mana? Bentar, tinggal lagi. Ini sih Yuna GRP anjing. Oke, tinggal lagi. Apa tuh sih? Hiji. 345. Oke, yuk mana nih? Wah.
okay, we'll wait. Try here. Okay, so and then we need add to some conditional here. Okay, wait. So sorry. If user credential here, user credential, we need add to user credential to now credential, the credential, and then we need add to credential to and wait authentication here. Out needs to add before wait. Final file-based authentication out and then out. Okay, file-based out instance. Okay, here. Sip. I think we'll gonna to here authentication, sign in with email and password. Okay. Right. And then we need if the try is error, we need to add the on because a try is catch and then just add the on file-based out exception here and then catch the parameter is e or error. Okay, and then here yes, okay. We need some what the function of sign in Firebase. It is like sign in with email and password. You need to add the email. The email is the parameter here, okay, and the password is a parameter here, okay. Okay, when we call the function here, the handle login, we need to fill the email and the password. Okay, okay, let's okay. Wait, we need to resolving dependencies. Okay, we need to run before. I think it's error again. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what. Okay. We got a project here. Okay. The plugin. Okay, we need to see this. Okay. The plugin or the repository. Wait. To add a build script. Check repository. Okay, wait. Okay, sorry ya. I fixed the problem before. The Kotlin. Okay, Chrome, Google, JMS. Okay. I don't know why this error, because the before of this the project is already totally okay. I think, I don't know, in the build window here I think some missing. Okay, what am I from? Okay, check. Okay, wait. Repositories. Okay, we'll run again. Okay, we'll run. Wait. Out. Okay, here we go. Out controller is done. Wait. Okay. Okay. But I think we need to Flutter clean. So we'll clean the all the thing, like change like anything in the Flutter. So the Flutter is so clean. So here we go. Okay, out controller here. I think we need to just need okay, wait. If this if this project is not already done, I think if this project is still error, I will move to another project here. They already done. They completely done. Okay, so our time is not lost. Okay, but I will try again with the Flutter clean. I think it doesn't work. I think I don't know if Flutter is already upgraded their version, so they will different in a build Gradle in older version and the new version. So I think it will be missing some component here for connecting like Firebase authentication with this project. Okay. So I will move to another project here. The project is already done. Okay, here. It is the project name like forum discussion. So forum discussion is like app for chatting. So I will just show you to. Okay. I think for this project it's not error. Okay, because the version is older. The version is the same with the Firebase authentication. So we'll see and we'll launching before. In this structure of folder for this project, you can see just the same like that tadi, but in here it's more complex. Like for the login, register, and dashboard discussion, and then home, profile, and about. So in login, like before, we add some function here. Okay, the function is like handle login. Handle login is so everything for you to connecting to database, to Firebase, and authentication to Firebase, like with sign in with email and password here. Okay, user, you can use user credential, and then you can store the email and password. Where the email and password, the email and password is brought to here. Okay, from the text field. Okay, yeah, the text field. Okay, okay, just until the project is already done to show to emulator, we'll see the structure of the coding here. Okay, the login just like that, I think. So the most important, if you wanna make some authentication, you add some okay function here, user credential, wait. So the app will wait until the sign in is success. Okay, and then the Flutter task is shown up if login Brazil or login successful. And then the Flutter will navigate or routing to our dashboard page. Okay, just simple like that. If you wanna make some login in a Flutter, but for register is different thing, I think. Yeah, because in here you can check the you can check the okay wait you can check user if user data is null, you can store the data before to our real-time database in Firebase. It's more like like MySQL, like local storage, but in database in Firebase, it's totally free and you don't need to hosting. So it's pretty good, I think. Okay, here the I think our app is okay. Wait, here we go on future register. Here the function. Okay, if you wanna register the app to your Firebase authentication and with your project, here you can see here in register you can add some parameters like string name, email, and password. Okay, the string name, email, and password you can see if you store in the button below. Okay, wait, I will show you. Okay, in here ah okay, in login. Nah, okay, nice. Here in register. So if you call the function of register here, you need to fill some parameter like nama atau name, the text, email, the text, and password, the text. Okay. So if user just add the name like so Kifran, or the email like kifran@gmail.com, and password is 1 to 8. So the register will so the app will run the function of register, and then we'll try the conditions here if name is empty or email is empty or password is empty. So the app is just shown up the Flutter tools. Please fill all the data. Okay, but if email is not empty, name is not empty, password is not empty, it's jump to the try and catch function here. Okay, the try function catch here is like in wait here, like Firebase out instant create user with email and password. The app will make some register here email and password, and then the value will jump to the user credential. Okay, and it's collection reference to user, Firebase first assistant collection user. Okay, wait, I think I don't know why the Flutter right now is so. I think if I setting I don't know ya, if share screen maybe my uh, laptop is a bit laggy, so I think per load the project is so huge. I don't know why it's so long. Hmm. Okay, wait. Hmm. Wait, we'll wait the app until this apps it's already done. Okay. Wait ya. Patron. Okay. Wait. Yes. Wait. Don't know why this takes so long. Mm, okay, wait. Okay. Mm, wait ya. Hmm, launching. I think it will be laggy. I don't know. As share screen, I think the share screen is the problem, right? Because the usage of RAM is more high than if I don't if I don't share screen. So you know, mm, so it will take a long time. Mm, okay. Wait. Mm, okay. Okay, wait. guys, I think we can continue our project. I think yeah. I don't know if I don't share screen. I think it will be more. I think it will be more. I don't know. It's so complicated. I think yeah for my laptop. User, I think the usage of usage from I don't know. Hmm, I think like that. Yeah. So I don't want waste your time, guys. So I think we'll come to our next ini deh. I think we'll jump to any question there because I think I don't know. It's more complicated for the laptop. I think yeah. I don't know. Yes, I think we can continue our project here. Okay, any question? If you wanna ask us some question, you can. About this project, I don't know. My laptop, it's not like unusual, I think. Because I work every day in Flutter, but I don't know if I share screen, maybe a bit laggy, I think. So the project it won't run correctly. Okay, for Aizo, can you share your VS Code extension for Flutter? Okay, I will share my extension. Yes, for Flutter. Okay. Uh, I will share my extension. So I also share my extension in my TikTok, and then have so many uh, okay, so many response there. The response there. So here my extension I use for coding every day. Okay, our some Flutter snippet. It's very useful if you coding in a Flutter. It will I don't know very helpful lah. And then I1 Dark is a theme for your VS Code. If you wanna ask what the theme I used in this VS Code, so I use I1 Dark, and then I use a better line, so the line is so better yeah, and then the better comment, and then better PHP logger block is state management for Flutter. If you wanna to advance the Flutter, you will need the block, okay. And then C++, and then CMake tool, composer, Dart, the syntax, and then Discord present, okay, ini for just for Discord. Editor config and Ergator, and then Errorlens. Errorlens is I think it's more popular lah in my TikTok, okay. Errorlens because everyone is just ask me how to show the error. Just of course is line in your VS Code like this, because if you wanna see the error, you can always see like in the problem. Just it's not good lah. It's very good if you wanna see the error just through in your code. Okay, it's very beautiful, I think. Yeah. The error lens. Ada Flutter 3, and then they get X snippet and GitHub pull request, including PHP, and then Laravel artisan, and then yeah, okay. I think here all my extension I use every day when I work and when I'm build some app. in a Flutter. Okay, I think it's done. Okay, another question. Okay, from Shiva Safira. Uh, is it true if we are used to Java, we can? Of course, it's really because the component of Dart, like object-oriented programming of Dart, it's more like same with Java. I have Java basic too, so when I learn Dart, it's more easily. Okay, it's more easily lah, I think ya. Because if you don't have basic on Java, like you just have a basic on web, like HTML, CSS, JS, yeah, it's more I don't know, it's more difficult I think for learning Dart and Flutter. But if you have some basic in Java, it's more easily I think. Trust me, because I'm like I like that too. Yeah, I I'm from Java programmer too. Does it mean we have to learn Java first? No, I think not. If you wanted to jump through Flutter, just okay, just learn that. I think because uh, if you wanna learn Java, I think it's more okay if you want uh, jump to the native programming like a Kotlin or I think yeah for Android yeah, but I think it you doesn't mean to learn Java first lah for learn Dart. Okay, I think like that. Sorry for my bad English. Okay, is it okay? Mm. Okay, another question. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah.